Hey guys, welcome to the Double Chan Show. Once again, I am Mike Chan.
I'm Dan Chen.
And we are the Double
Double Chans. It's my favorite time of the week, Mike.
And we got a great topic for all of you.
This one makes me angry. All right. But anyways,
Probably because we don't fit in any of these categories. But we're gonna...
Wait. Nah. I fit in some of them.
You fit in none of them.
I'll tell you why I'm angry. Another reason. But anyways, start it off.
All right, topic for this video is things that make a guy instantly hotter.
Now, if you guys watch us a lot, you pretty much know that I was like a late bloomer in that, in high school, I did not get a lot of attention romantically from the opposite sex. So naturally, I'm looking at these guys in high school and also parts of college where I'm like, wow, this guy is deemed hot or popular. And it's for this, almost to me, this arbitrary reason. And we're gonna tell you those reasons. And they're true!
Yeah.
That's why I'm mad.
It's difficult because we weren't born gifted in certain aspects which are completely out of our control.
Okay.
So it's even harder to just initiate the conversation with the opposite sex. For example...
For the first one, like you said, the very first one, if a guy is tall, he's instantly hotter. What the heck, dude? Like, seriously, like, this is absolutely true. This is true.
Everywhere, across the board.
All right, you know the phrase tall, dark, and handsome? You can cross handsome out, because there's plenty of tall, dark, ugly guys that gets attention.
And also in China, 高富帅.
Yeah.
高, tall is always first.
Yeah.
Number one, priority.
Definitely. This is how I know. This is how I know as a fact. Do not deny this, men and women. A lot of times when you ask a girl, oh, why do you think he's attractive? First thing they'll say, he's tall. Like, what?
And honestly,
seriously.
And also, all the tall girls, when they meet us, it's just like, yeah. And if there's no second date, yeah, 80% of the reason we're shorter than you.
I gotta tell you the story, all right? In college, all right? This is when I kind of developed, this is kind of when I basically wasn't afraid of approaching women, okay?
Right.
In college, I was the same height as I was in high school, 5'5". I see this really gorgeous blonde walking down the street. Tall, blonde, just like your cheerleader looking girl, okay? At that point, I don't care, so I just go approach them. I scored a date. She's like 5'10".
Oh, okay.
I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
She's tall, leggy,
Yep.
beautiful. She probably would agree to go out with me because, I approached her, I showed that I was confident, and, I scored a date. There was no second date.
Did she tell you why?
No, but come on, man. And
Why did she agree in the first place then?
No, she probably didn't want to. Look, dude, here's the thing I learned.
She didn't want to upset the short guy?
No, here's the thing I learned. This is also could be advice. When you get older, as long as you're confident, you'll get a shot with a girl.
Exactly, that's true. That's very true.
But I'm pretty sure she was like, dude, it's like.
And there's no way we can be taller.
Right. Now, let's say you are short, okay?
Yes.
So, all right, I'm short, you're short. Now, if we're competing with other short guys, they got us beat if, let's say, all of a sudden, they're good, they have a particular talent. Now, here's the thing. I can play the piano. Piano is not that sexy, all right?
It's sexy if you can play and sing.
Okay, all right, which I can't
Billy
do.
Joe.
No, I play classical piano, Mike. I'm sorry, Mozart is not sexy, okay? Some other kid comes along, starts playing what instrument is sexy? Anything other than piano. Guitar?
Yeah, I can eat a lot. That doesn't really help me.
No, that's like, dude, for once, I want the tables turned. I want a girl to find us attractive, because because you can stuff your face and eat 6 pounds of meat.
There's this other key factor that makes a guy instantly attractive, is the accent. Oh. It is not just any accent, okay? It's not just any accent.
My worst nightmare.
It's like a British accent.
Or Australian
accent.
No, it's only those two.
No, French accent too. Guys with French accents, girls
no,
like.
I have
girls
to disagree.
Like French accents.
I have to disagree.
My friend from Australia, he came to the United States, and he will get a date every single week because all he has to do is talk.
Dude,
all he's got to do is talk.
One of our favorite movies, Love Actually. All right, if you haven't seen me and Mike's favorite.
That's not my favorite.
Oh, that's not your favorite. Sorry. Yeah, I just trying to take your man card away. All right, one of my favorite romantic comedies, Love Actually. It's so true. The guy in there is such a dork in Britain, and he goes to America and the girls fall over him Because he's like, yeah, I've got a British accent, yeah.
Dude, no one falls over Chinese accents.
Dude, for once, I want a girl to be like, dang, that guy has the hottest Chinese accent ever.
You know you should go out with me.
Oh, hello, you so pretty. I will take you out and spend a lot of money on you. Yeah, for once, I want a girl to hear that and be like, oh man, he's so
That
hot.
accent is so amazing. You know what country I actually would love to live in if
that?
I didn't live in the US?
What's that?
I would live in Australia. You know why?
I know why.
Okay, I went to Australia.
And I was shocked when I heard
Yeah,
this.
I went to Australia, and this is fact. Australian people find American accents sexy.
Which I'm like, how? Because to me, the American accent
So-
is not sexy
Dude,
at all.
so when I went to Australia, I was walking around like a British person in America. I'd just be like, hey, how you doing? It's this is like awesome. No one ever finds those accents sexy.
Seriously, man. I did have this, I was very good with kids, and I think that when you see a guy who is good at kids or with pets, that's a little attractive. But that's more like the, oh, kind of thing. It's not like the, wow, you're hot. You know, it's like, oh, you're attractive, you're cute, but not like you're hot.
Well, basically, the ones that we named that instantly makes a guy attractive
Yeah.
are ones that are more appearance-wise. So when
Right.
girls, they know right away. Like other things make men more attractive, like if they're a really good cook.
Oh yeah,
Right?
That's right.
But you're not gonna be able to see that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna walk around with a walk and be like, and walk down the street
Right.
and you're like, oh.
The cooking thing is something if you're really good at, you gotta make sure you get past the superficial part,
Yeah.
so you can show that.
Right.
That's a strategy. Definitely like, yo, being well dressed. Like a lot of women, they might not say it, but dude, they look at what the guy wears, and usually they don't really care that much, but it's a huge plus. And I don't mean like you have to be like the cutting edge of fashion. You just you're well put together, or you clean up nice, you know?
And this is kind of different. Like, let's say we're in China.
Yeah.
A lot of these won't apply.
Why is that?
Won't apply because, okay, first of all, a Chinese girl isn't gonna swoon over a guy with a British accent.
No.
Look, it's gonna be as long as the Chinese girl love to swoon over like Westerners in general.
I see.
But just because you have a British
Right.
accent, it's not gonna be like it's
not-
not gonna be
it's a
one up
non-factor.
over like American accent.
Exactly.
Right.
Dude, I bet in China they would appreciate Mozart a little bit. I think if I was in China and I played classical Mozart, they'd be like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, man, you should go try that out.
Yeah, it's too late now. Another thing is, I don't know if this is true in China, but in America, obviously in high school especially, if you're an athlete, if you're an athlete, hands down, you could be not attractive.
And that's not the case in China.
It's not.
Or it's more about, are you a good student?
I still see a lot of guys trying to acquire these superficial things because they think that they might work.
Right, and that's fine and all fine and dandy.
Right.
But every time you attract someone with a superficial attribute,
Right.
Unless you have something deeper,
Right.
usually this won't go too long.
All right. You haven't, Mike, when you're in college,
Right.
you had one superficial attribute that you went after to obtain more women. All right? And this is definitely will make a guy instantly more attractive
Yeah.
if you
Have a six-pack.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I know that. All right.
I had a six-pack and I lean on that a lot. But no, that was my attribute. Okay, I was whatever.
But hey, you know, we were in college. Like, dude, I try to have these things, you know? Dude, I played the guitar in college because everyone else did.
Right.
And I gave in. I was like,
But
you know
I'm
what?
just saying nowadays, okay, especially with social media.
Yeah.
You're meeting people before you're actually meeting people. You
Right.
get to know people before you actually
Right.
know those people,
Right.
like see them face to face.
Right.
So people are much more likely to actually start falling in love
Mm-hmm.
and building a strong relationship outside of these attributes that quote unquote makes a guy
Right.
instantly more attractive.
And here's the thing. So what I was saying, I got angry at these because I've been through
Right.
this. I didn't want to purposely. I play the piano because I love the piano.
Right.
I play the guitar because it could get me more women. All right. And now looking back on that, I wish I didn't. I don't want to do those things. Now I know I didn't have to. If I wish I just spent that time playing the piano more because I'd be much happier being able to be a better pianist than just knowing a few chords on the guitar.
So guys, the lesson to take away from this is Be whoever you are.
Yeah.
Because there's always, especially like I said in this, we're all connected now.
Exactly.
You
dude.
can always find someone that has a common ground with you.
Dude. Exactly. Dude, nowadays you could be really good at video games, comic books, and
And you'll find someone else who's really good at video games and comic books.
You're gonna go to Comic-Con or E3 and find that beautiful cosplay chick. Anyways, you're gonna find somebody. And just be comfortable with who you are. Make yourself a better person. Teach yourself more skills. Make yourself more well-rounded. All right, guys, last week we did a question about advice about interracial dating that basically you're gonna see a lot of, and similar this week. We see this question all the time, so we wanna kind of answer it in one definitive time, which is, and so I'm gonna read a question. I'm not gonna say their name just in case they don't want this person to know, but thanks for the question. Hi, my name is, I am 15, soon to be 16, and I live in the UK. There is this girl who I have liked for a really long time, but we have become really good friends. And I fear that I might be stuck in the friend zone. She is half Chinese, half English, and I am Malaysian Huaren, which is Chinese, and Arab. I really want to ask her out, but I don't want to ruin our friendship. What should I do?
Getting out of the friend zone is difficult. And the only way to get out of the friend zone, honestly, guys, is to risk it. You risk it.
You gotta do it.
It's either one or the other.
It's either one or the other. And and let me add one thing to that. Just like in Harry Met Sally, okay? Girls and guys can never really be friends, all right? We're just telling you that right now. Girls are gonna say, yeah, you can. No, no, you can't, okay? You can't. So, like Mike said, you have to go for it.
Yeah, and it might end up you're not friends anymore.
Right.
And honestly, here's the thing. What's worse, right? Not being friends with a girl you like as a friend anymore, or being her best buddy and seeing her date other guys. Like, what's worse?
Because that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then guess who she's gonna come and tell? You. And she's gonna get advice from you about the guy she is dating.
And you're gonna be like, yeah, she keeps coming to me. I'll be there for her. Exactly. You're only always gonna be there for her.
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. When you're young, you think it's the end of the world, okay? You're not afraid that you're gonna lose her as a friend. You're just afraid of rejection. That's all it is. True. All right? Honestly, I just bursted everyone's bubble out there because if they were really, really good friends with you, they're gonna remain friends with you. You know why? Because you put your feelings out there and they say no, and you go, hey, I still like your friendship, so therefore you're not gonna make it weird. The only way you're gonna lose the friendship is if afterwards you make it all weird, and then she's like, right?
Yeah,
if you're not
true.
weird, dude, here's a good example. I've been in a friend zone with a girl. I got past the friend zone. I actually did what most guys couldn't do, and I failed many times, but in this case, I broke through the friend zone.
Sure.
And then it didn't work out.
Yep.
We're still friends.
Yep.
And you know, we laugh about it.
Yep.
You know, we're like, hey, remember the time that we dated or we tried to make it work and it didn't work?
Yeah.
But we're still good friends because the foundation is there.
Yeah. I was in a friend zone in college for about 2 years, in this one particular friend zone. And then one day I realized, you know what? Because it happened exactly like I told you guys. I'm in her friend zone and she's dating guys. And then she's coming to me complaining about the guy she's dating. So finally one day after 2 years, I'm like, you know what? You complain about all these guys. Give us a chance.
Oh no, you did that?
Yeah,
dude,
I did that. I'm like, why don't you give us a chance?
Oh,
I will never treat you like this guy.
Dude, cue the sappy music right now. You did not say it like that.
I said it just like that. I said it just like that. I
would have not done it like that. Come on. All right, what happened?
She thought about it.
Were you like, Mike, man, I can't even.
Give him a chance.
Oh, yeah, were you like that?
I was like, no. I was like,
did you cry? I don't know. I'm just asking. Like,
I just gave a very heartfelt confession.
Why don't you give us a chance?
I just give, and probably borrow some quotes from some movie that I don't want to say. I don't know.
All right, so then what happened?
So after she thought about it, and she wanted to
date you
in a more.
There you go. There you go. You put yourself out there.
I found a way out of the friend zone.
There you go. There you go.
But it's all about risk.
Yep.
It's all about putting yourself out there and not being afraid of what might be the consequences.
Exactly.
If you want a zero risk way of never ending up in the friend zone, there's only one way to do it.
Which is?
You don't become friends in the first place.
There you go. Okay, so you basically is like from the get-go. But see, this is what he's saying. He got to know her.
Yeah.
Got to be friends.
Look. You're a nice guy, and you're like me, okay? My whole life.
And me.
No, you're a little different because you will go up to girls and just ask them out.
No, but that was later.
Okay, fine. For me, anyway, for you earlier,
Yeah.
what I would do is I want to get to know the girl first before I wanted to date the girl. So then I wanted to be her friend. And then I figure, because I watched so many freaking romantic comedies and Korean dramas and whatever, I figured that once we establish a strong connection friendship-wise, it will develop into something more. Because in my mind, there's nothing better in the world than dating your best friend. For the girls, this is almost like doesn't happen, okay?
Sad.
You know who you hear about all the time when you're friend zoning with a girl?
Yeah.
You know who you hear about? Oh, this guy just came up to me yesterday and asked me out. Now we're dating.
And he's so hot because he was really tall and he played the guitar. Shut up.
Okay, all these guys are they're bypassing the friend zone by just like,
Right.
I'm gonna ask you
They're
out.
laughing
and
at
then
you.
we'll find out
Right.
by dating whether we're compatible.
So what Mike basically just said is he thought that he basically put himself in the friend zone on purpose and wonder why he's in the friend zone. Okay, me, I try not to get in the friend zone, but for some reason I was just such a nice guy. I got myself in there, not wanting to get in there. You waste so much energy, like all this angst and all this, all this stuff. You could put all of that energy somewhere else, on yourself, improving yourself. Like put it on another girl, for goodness sake. You don't need to waste that energy.
All right, now it's time for our rapid fire segment. Dan, you're on the clock. 60 seconds. Go.
When you were a child, what was your dream occupation from when you get older?
FBI.
No, like how old were you? No.
My whole life, I
No,
want to be.
seriously?
My whole.
You didn't want to be an astronaut?
No. Why would I want to go to space?
When did you realize you want to be in the FBI?
Dude, I want to be a cop.
Right.
So when I was like, whatever I can remember, I wanted to be a cop.
That was your dream
That was my
occupation?
dream. My dream occupation. I want to be a
That's
cop.
sad.
Then I came to the U.S. I want to be in the FBI. So
Wow.
that's my whole life. I want to do that.
What did you watch, like a movie? You were like,
No,
oh.
I just look. Here's why I believe. All right, I'm more. I'm Buddhist, so I believe in reincarnations.
Okay.
So I actually believe, like, in the past life I was like a soldier or something.
Right.
or,
Okay.
Law enforcement or something.
Right.
And in this life, I think everyone kind of, everybody has that
Yeah,
natural.
no, I agree.
Tendency to
Gravitate
maybe,
towards things.
that somehow you can't explain, but
Right.
you just really love it. Some
Right.
people just. Some people come out of the mother's womb and start playing with airplanes. They
Right.
destined to be a pilot.
Oh, man.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock for me. Go. Hop on in the summer.
God, yeah! I say bring it on. Yo, here's the thing. Before this last year, I did not like hot pot. I didn't. And you and Yi basically changed that. You made me a hot pot monster. Now I'm like, yo, let's go hot pot. Let's go hot pot.
And there's a lot of people who don't like hot pot.
Yeah.
Actually, when I took a lot of my white friends to eat hot pot, you know what they said to me?
Dude, they said, why would I pay money to like cook my own food?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
My
I'm
friend
like,
said that too.
That is what the hot pot experience is all about.
That's what it's all about, man. Like, dude. But the thing is, I agree. Before, I had it when I was young. I didn't like it. And then when you guys, also, I think you gotta go with the right people.
Yeah, and
Gotta
also,
go with the right people.
Also, the Asians are split on the hot pot in the summer.
Okay, right.
A lot of people are like, I'm like, let's go to hot pot. Like, what? So hot out there. I'm like,
Yeah.
but the hot pot place has AC, so
Yeah.
why are you complaining? It's not like you're eating hot pot in the freaking middle of the street at 90-degree temperature.
It's actually healthy for you. That's why they do it in Sichuan. It removes internal heat
Yeah.
and dampness. It's a good thing for you.
Yeah, I don't get it. All right, Dan, your turn. 60 seconds on the clock. Go.
Best food memory in China.
Oh, I can't ever forget this one instance. I think I was about 5 or 6 years old, and my mom bought me a roasted chicken breast.
Roasted
in China.
chicken
it's
breast?
Like it's not like roasted chicken breast sandwich like
Right.
at McDonald's. It's
Right.
actually a roasted chicken breast. It's so flavorful. I'm like salivating just thinking about it.
Sounds
So
kind of
flavorful.
plain. What was
that's
it?
like
Was
the
it like
best
on a
thing ever.
grill?
No,
What?
roasted chicken, cut me off a chicken breast. Best thing ever. It's not even
Did it
like the
have skin?
Skin.
wa-
It's not even like the rotisserie chicken you find at supermarkets now. It's so much tastier.
Was it
It's
from
like-
the street vendor? Like,
street
I
vendor.
can't picture this.
Oh my god, it's so good. And also, like, a lot of times what you remember food tasting like
Yeah.
back when you were a kid,
Yeah.
is different than what they taste like now.
Definitely,
You can't ever
definitely.
replicate a lot of those
All right,
tastes.
like my favorite was on the street stalls of Shanghai, the shenzhen basically the raw fried buns, soupy buns.
Sure.
And I've tried them in America, they don't compare.
Right. All right, my turn. 60 seconds. 3D movie or no 3D movie?
No 3D movie. And here's why. I don't see, like, I need glasses to see movies, and when I put the 3D movie on, I get really disoriented. And almost like the screen shrinks for me. Like, honestly, okay, here's the only 3D movies I see. Blockbusters. But if I see 3D, I better see IMAX. Just go for the whole thing. And I need to wear my glasses underneath.
All right, for me, like, I'm okay with 3D, but every time, like, most times, 7 out of 10, I'll get a headache.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like,
me too.
Man, it's not even worth it.
And also, it's like $18. Like, how much is
Yeah.
it? It's ridiculous.
Don't! The 3D movie, I could have had a nice meal.
Dude. So honestly, like, I see way more non-3Ds, and I don't have a problem going to see 3D, but it's only like blockbusters, and it's only action blockbusters. You know, like Transformers, we'll probably see it in 3D. You know what I mean? Or Spider-Man.
You know what the problem is now also is they make any movie into a 3D. Like,
Yeah.
remember that stupid movie Avatar? They made it into a 3D, but like, it just got darker.
Yeah, but I would say you have to watch that in 3D.
Avatar that wasn't even
Really?
made in 3D. All right, your turn. 60 seconds on the clock. Go.
Asian childhood crush, like on an Asian idol.
Oh, dude. You know who I was in love with?
Who's that?
Zhao Yazhi.
I don't know
I'm
who
gonna put
that
a
is.
picture up for
I
you.
don't know who that
She
is.
was just
Wait,
so
how old
beautiful.
were you? How old are you?
Like my whole entire childhood.
Was she a
I was in love
singer,
with her.
actress?
No, she's an actress. She's in that really famous TV series called Bai Shou Zhuan, or the Legend of the White Snake.
I don't know.
But
I
the
want to
early
show me a
version.
picture.
I'll show you a picture. Beautiful.
You know who mine was?
What?
Lee Wen. Coco
that?
Wen. What? Lee Wen?
Coco Lee.
Coco Lee.
It's like Coco Wen. Coco Lee's that singer, right?
Yeah!
She sang that,
Oh, dude!
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah!
Thing, right?
No, she sang the Mulan song too.
But she sang the Crouching Tiger,
Yeah,
Hidden
yeah,
Dragon thing, right?
Dude, I loved her. Dude, I was like,
She good looking?
oh man, dude, I was in China. I was 16. I saw her on a music video, and I literally like lost my mind. I was like, this is what beauty is. It's so beautiful. And I would tell people now, and they're like, what? There was like way more attractive.
Now
Asian-
she's way older, so you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey Coco.
Sup, Coco? Sup, Co?
Dude.
Okay, my turn. 60 seconds on the clock. Scariest movie you ever seen?
Oh crap, scariest movie? I don't watch scary movies now,
Right.
but when I was little, it was definitely arachnophobia.
Really?
Oh my, dude, these poisonous spiders that like, oh dude, that was scary as crap, because spiders are real. So I'm like, I'm so afraid that one of these is gonna get into my house and like kill me. Dude, I don't get scared by movies now. What about you?
Dude, my scariest movie experience was this one Chinese movie I saw. Because
Really?
Asians make like the scariest
Dude.
movies.
Serious?
There was this okay.
I've never watched an Asian scary
There's
movie.
this movie. I remember bits and pieces of it because I watched it
Probably
when
'cause
I
we
was
were
way
so
younger.
little.
Yeah. No, this one was super scary. It was like a cop,
Yeah.
and then like they were there's some kind of school reunion, but every single person who was supposed to go back to this reunion, they start dying one by one.
Okay,
and then
so
they went to this
mysterious
like
death?
haunted cabin in the woods or
Not
something.
scary,
Dude,
bro.
it
This
was like
sounds scary.
scary. I just don't
This
remember
sounds
what it was
basically like
anymore.
Friday the 13th in Chinese version.
No, it's awesome.
Dude, arachnophobia could be real.
Ever spider swat him with a newspaper.
Yeah, that's spit venom. No. All right, guys, that is the end of our fourth episode of the Double Chen Show. And of course, you're watching it on the Double Chen channel. So we're going to release one on Off the Great Wall and one on this channel. So be sure to watch both.
Absolutely. And check out our podcast.
Seriously.
Check out some of our other stuff like our food channel. It's all awesome.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to this awesome baby right here. Peace out.
Bye, guys.